Kristin, and this is my husband John, and we're from More Personal Training. Today we're going to talk about core and posture exercises.
And the first thing we want to do is define what your core really is. We talk about using your core all the time, but not everybody understands what part of their body they're really using. A lot of times they think it's just the front midsection, but it's actually a lot more than that. So we're going to use Kristin here. If she were to cut her arms off right here and then cut her legs off right about here, everything that's remaining is her core. So it's not just the front, it's her whole trunk. So moving into the posture portion, we're going to get Kristin into a really good posture and go through all the steps. And then we're going to show you some exercises that you can do to correct anything that you might have going on. So the first thing we want to do is have her stand up nice and tall, grab her shoulders, pull them up, back, and then set them down in her spine. And once they're there, she can relax her body but keep her shoulders there. Now, going on from there, she'll take her belly button and pull it into her back and then embrace her abs. So once she does that, everything in the front's all locked in place. We want to make sure that her lower back is not arching. So in order to get rid of that, we want to take her pelvic area and slightly tilt it under. So this is a very good posture now. Everything's nice and tall and everything's where it belongs. So we're going to undo all that and show you what happens when she's in the wrong posture. So let's undo everything and then roll those shoulders. This is where a lot of people get when they're tired or they're later on in their day. They just stand around and their shoulders roll forward. So what I want her to do is kind of over-exaggerate that just a little bit. Now watch this. I want her to take a nice deep breath as much as you can in that position. Really hard to get those lungs opened up like that. So now let's roll everything back, put it where it belongs. Lock it all in place. Now take that nice deep breath in. See what happens there is everything is opened and spread out. So then all these organs in here will do what they're supposed to. We don't want to be crowding them and have them all crunched together. So let me show you a couple things that we can do in order to fix any kind of forward motion you've got with your shoulders. So we're going to do all of this standing up. Then Kristin's going to get down and use a stability ball and show you how to do it there. So the first thing we're going to do is have her arms out. It's going to be just a forward exercise with her arms. We're going to do some motions where she's going to make some I's and then some T's with her arms. So straight forward, if you watch, she goes straight all the way up and as far up as she can go and just keep pushing. And then the farther up you can go with this, over time, it will open up the shoulders so they will go back. So then come back down and we're going to go out and we'll make a T. So same exact thing. It's opening everything across the front here. This is what we're trying to shoot for. All right, so let's do it again. Come in, go all the way up as far back as you can go, and back down, and then back to the T. So very simple exercise. You can do this exact same thing going through a door frame. Grab onto the door frame, arms up, and then walk through. And if you watch, we're going to turn you this way just a teeny bit, and watch what happens. My arm is a door frame. She can walk through, and then wherever's comfortable, just relaxing her shoulder and letting it kind of stretch backwards. So this is a great way to start pulling those shoulders back. All right, we're going to move her down onto the floor and do the exact same exercises. So what she's going to do is get on the stability ball, get as comfortable as she can, leaning forward. Once she's in the right position, she's going to do the exact same motions. Same thing with arms going up into the I, then back out into the T. And notice the T, she can really open up those shoulder blades back up here. So all up here and then she pinches back here. So let's do that again. Back into the I, and then into the T. Now all the time she's doing this, she's not over-exaggerating the stretch back and the strain in her lower back. It's all about the upper part of her body and her shoulders. So let's do it one more time. And big T's. Okay, so we can relax that. So we wouldn't recommend that you do too many advanced moves on the ball until you are working with a personal trainer, and we just happen to be personal trainers. So you can look us up online at morepersonaltraining.com, and from there you can like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram.
Eyes and T's.
Eyes and
T's. And Y's.
I was going to get it back up there.
Here, catch it.
Oh, watch the ceiling.